Good morning and happy Monday. Hopefully, you guys had an awesome start of the week. I know I did. It was a great change of pace after last week's craziness. And I want to break it all down with you because it was actually a pretty good day today. And a lot of stuff happening. So we had KITT, CODX, JZXN today. Not a whole lot happening, but some really good stuff happening. So you compare it to last week where we came in, we had AWS outages on Monday, leaked over into Tuesday, choppiness on Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday we had a nice green day. So let's get into it here. I want to start by going over our tickers today because we started out with leading gapper this morning, BKYI, which I know typically this stock trades like absolute crap, and so I didn't touch it this morning. It's just typically very grindy. It's just not really my cup of tea in the way this thing moves, and it doesn't really trade its float. It has a 6 million share float. I think it's catfishing. It looks like it has a 100 million share float. So, not really my cup of tea. So, I didn't play this morning. I mentioned I'm launching it into the open, and of course, we have, again, this higher high. Well, it tries to break to new high here, and what happens? Well, it puts in place a high, instantly rejects. That tells me the top is likely in, reversal is here, and that's exactly what happened here. So just not really a great look here on BKYI. So we left this off. But going on over to KITT and CODX, things looked a whole lot better. So CODX was the one to watch this morning. This thing was tremendous, and I have probably 5 profitable trades on this today. I knocked this thing out of the park. I'm super happy with it, really. And so coming back up here into market open, makes a nice move back in pre-market. Your initial leg, it legs up through VWAP, makes a move through the highs, pulls back and puts in place a range here. So when I say it puts in place a range, we can see it puts in place a defined bottom, a defined high, and so this gives us something that sort of trades off of here, some definition in the chart. And so price pulls back, again, it confirms this bottom here, and so now I know we have this area of support sort of going up into the open, and of course, we have this, again, low here. Okay, so look at this, and we actually can tell that, hey, okay, so you actually got these higher lows here going into market open. Oh, wow, that looks really good. Okay, so we have this defined high. We have higher high. Okay, cool. All right, good. And again, you can see what I'm getting at here. This thing looked amazing. And so coming out of market open today, again, this has this confirmed low down here off of the higher low from pre-market. We go into market open, and of course, I'm not interested here because we're stacked beneath the weapon, the EMAs, but what happens here is we want to see the break above. And so we see this break above going into market open. We see price pull back out of market open. And then again, it puts in place this low. As we find a buyer, the first candle to make a new high, stop loss goes right here at the bottom of that last 1 minute candle. And I know from here, I've got range back up into these previous highs. All right, easy enough. This is simple, easy work. And so I have a super defined trade here. Look at this. First candle to make a new high. Stop loss goes right here at the bottom of that candle. And then from there, just trail 1 minute candle lows. Look at this. Trail lows. And you capture pretty much the whole move. I even got an awesome ad here on the pullback after we confirmed over the pre-market high. Look at this. So we get in here. We, again, to de-risk here up into this high right here. I'm a little bit worried this was going to see some rejection. Thankfully, it did not. And we kept on plowing through. But after it broke above, you can see here it breaks above. It pulls back, confirms the bottom. I add here on the reclaim. Once it starts to find a buyer off this pullback, stops go right here at the low, and we catch that next move up through the highs. And again, we know we have, again, resistance sitting off the highs up through this price range. And so I'm expecting sellers through here, which it did find. And so I'm very happy with this. I'm starting the morning here with a beautiful play from 59 cents all the way to about 70 cents a share. And again, an awesome way to break the ice to go into the new week. And so we have this higher high, and I'm not playing it through here. Why? Because we have a lack of range because of this ascending trend overhead. All right, so left that alone. Well, then we know we have range to $1 because, again, that's that psychological level here. Again, that whole number, dollar level, which sits way up here. You can't even see it off the chart. So just imagine this is dollar right here. And so, I have range from here. But, take it off a pullback. You can see here, we see price break over the high. It tries to confirm off this pullback. I take the next entry for the breakup higher, and I just get a really small win here. Didn't really get any follow through, but still traded it very, very well. Same story here. Price pulls back, holds off the 9 and 20 moving average, and I get a really nice trade here. Look at this. So we have this, again, higher low situation with this flat top forming off the highs. And so, again, I know we've got, look at this, flat top off the high and these higher lows off the bottoms. It's, again, a really nice opportunity here. And so price reclaims the moving averages. I risk off the 20 moving average for the range back up through the highs, back up into this past high. And, again, I couldn't ask for a better trade. Just could not have asked for a better trade. And I get it here from 81 cents, or excuse me, from 78 cents all the way back to 83 cents. Again, I'm super happy with this. I've been able to crush this thing today. Really predictable. So, these are the stocks out there that really turn into a big green day because you can really get in the groove. You can lock in and sort of just going back for more, go back for seconds. Here I didn't catch this move because I shut down by then. It was just getting way too slow. You can see here we had this break of trend to the upside. I tried to take a pullback off moving averages for the leg up higher, and I took a break even trade here, and that's when I ended up for the morning. I said, no, this thing looks to be done. So All through here, traded it perfectly, very, very happy with. And then, of course, moving on over to the next on KITT. Now, this thing was really nice, but to be honest with you, price action kind of sucked. You know, first trade here, we had this, of course, downtrend into the open. This thing was just steady, just down, down. It was not a bad look. It looked good going into the open, but, you know, let's put in place this rounded bottom. I'm looking for the break back above the 9 and 20 moving average, which happens here. Look at this. Breaks above, I take the entry, and I capture a nice move here. You can see I captured here from about $3 back to about $3.24. And so this move here was perfect. Could not have happened any better. But after that, well, I'm trying to get a reclaim of the previous high up here. And so look at this. We have this flat top off the high. Price breaks over VWAP, pulls back, and I'm trying to find a buyer here. Unfortunately, didn't get any follow through. Took a very small loss here off the high. It is a great setup, and it was a great setup. I mean, perfect risk to reward. All right. But then moving forward here, we had, look at this. Let me get my line. We have this high or low. Okay, so they can place bottoms here. And so I'm looking for the squeeze up higher. And so I take an entry off this pullback handle, off this past confirmed low, to see if we can't get squeezing back up through this high. And it was a great setup. And again, I made a few more bucks on this. But the thing is, we reject off this ascending trend. Look at this here. Check this out. Price tries to break out, instantly rejects. I just take my exit. I take my profit and walk away. That's the biggest sign of a reversal. You know, it tries to break out like this and it instantly rejects. That's called a grab of liquidity, where price is manipulating and reversing back in the opposite direction. And so, again, a great way to, again, lock in that profit there and walk away from this with also some good profit. So KITT, CODX were the ones today. And that was really it. So there wasn't a whole lot moving out there today. And so all in all, that was the morning. I'm very happy with it, though. I couldn't have asked for a better morning, honestly, to start the week. I'm just happy to start the day with a nice, easy day, even though it was a little bit slower. You know, good step in the right direction after last week. And hey, I locked in some really good trades today on CODX, so I'm grateful, I'm blessed, and I'm even more blessed that we can come in tomorrow and do it all over again. I'm looking forward to that as well. So, as always, if you did learn something from this video, make sure to subscribe for daily content just like this as we fight through this market. And of course, as always, make sure to claim your 7-day free trial down in the description below so you can actually watch me trade these stocks in real time every single day and get watch list, alerts, chat room access, education, scanners, news, and just so much more. So check it out. I'll see you guys there. Grab your 7-day free trial, and let's have another awesome day tomorrow. Let me know in the comments below what you traded today, how you did today, any mistakes you made, how we can fix it tomorrow, and I'll see you guys back then.